Hello everybody, welcome back. This is the EonShiKeno. I'm back. Cast another game for you guys. We're on, what is this? Antigua Shipyard. We've got a game here. We got a ZVP between XOMP. I don't even know. Xomp? Omp? I'm just going to call him Omp because I don't know how to say that with the next. So we have Omp. Forgive me, Omp. I don't know how to say your name. He's going to be our blue Zerg player here on the left side of the map. And on the right side of the map, we have Fnatic MSI TT1, going to be our red Protoss player. And he's already setting up to, going to go for a, looks like a Forge Fast Expand. And Omp is going to be able to scout that out right away. He's heading straight over there. And where is he going? He's scouting for that Overlord. He's not going to see one. I like that. I love when players scout for those Overlords. Saves yourself a little bit of time. So he didn't get lucky there, but he's going to go to the left side of the map. I guess that's the next quickest location to go to, as opposed to this spot up here. He already scouted out this one, so just going to head on over here. And luckily for him, he's going to figure that out. Looks like Omp is going to go for probably 15 hatch, more than likely. So it looks like we're going to have a macro game opening here from both players. I'm more familiar with TT1 actually than I am with Omp. Not familiar with Omp at all, actually. I know TT1 is a pretty well-known Protoss player. Grandmaster's level, obviously. And loves to harass with his probes right out of the bat. And is he going to get that? Nope, he doesn't have nearly enough minerals. Kind of just coming down here to get some damage on that probe. But he's already thrown a spawning pool up at the very top, so he's not worried about this. He's not going to have anything delayed at all. And at the same time, the Overlord is going to come in here and scout all this out. Not going to see any gas yet. That's going to clue him into the fact that there's going to be some Forge Nexus type of play. And it looks like he's going to go straight for the Nexus first. Actually, nope, he's going to go for the Forge. First, playing a little bit safe. Has he scouted it out? Actually, he did scout the pool out, so I think it would have been safe for him to go for a Nexus first, then Forge, but just playing it safe, just in case. But he's going to be able to throw up his Nexus. There he goes. He pulled his probe back there just for a second. Going to delay just for a second. Nothing too big there. Probe going to head back to base. Nothing more to see here for the time being. Zergling's close to be coming out. He sees, actually, no Zergling's out yet. He's waiting for that next larva to pop up. Queen on the way also. And probe is back in business. I always have to, like, wonder, what are these units thinking whenever it's like a probe trying to kill a hatchery? It's just like, come on, man, this is not going to work. Why are you having me do this? Cannon going to go down, Gateway is going to go up, and 2 Zerglings on the way out. More drones coming out, so drone. No gas up yet. Going to hold that middle Zalnaga tower. Not going to be too terribly effective in these spawning positions, but you know, why not? May actually been more useful just to put his probe right here. He's going to see the Zerglings come out, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. Photon Cannon's just now finishing. That wall-off is finished with that Gateway. I think that's a solid wall-off there between this pylon and that Gateway. That looks like a solid wall-off to me. Zerglings are going to come up here, scout it out, and maybe, nope, get one shot from the Photon Cannon and fall back. Now sees both those gases going up. And look at this over here, a quick third being taken. Pretty common response. And actually, nice job there from TT1 scouting it out, coming back there. Drones being transferred, not going to catch that probe, but he probably could get it right here. He's paying attention. He could snap its neck with all those drones. And no, there he goes. I was waiting for that. Drones will not have you mining their minerals inside their base. Creep is holy land for the Zerg player. But yeah, like I was saying, the quick third is a good response to the Forge Fast Expand from a Protoss player. There's not much that they can really do other than, like what you see TT1 doing here, is go for 2 fast gateways instead of a gateway Cybernex core. Just pump out double zealots, apply a little bit of pressure. But if the Zerg is scouting, like Omp is here early, he's going to be able to easily see that double zealots are coming out. He can make just a handful of Zerglings, not have to overdrone and completely be on top of that there. So, and losing a Zergling right there, paying the price for it. But he saw those gateways that were still building some units, and he's going to make some more. Nope, he's going to head out across the map, maybe do some, and he's going to kill that Zergling. Nice, not paying attention there from Omp, and TT1's going to get a free Zergling kill there. How many queens is he up to? He's got 1 queen here, another queen there, and yes, he's up to 3 queens. I like that. Evolution Chamber coming out, and look at this. I like Omp's hotkeys. I use those exact same hotkeys. My hatches all on 4, queens on subsequent hotkeys, and here come the Zerglings. And he may actually be able to kill the drone here. Nope, he's just going to focus fire, kill down the queen. Nope, he's going to go straight for the Zerglings. Queen can micro out of those zealots for the time being, buy some time Looks like he's going to deal a lot of damage. He should not lose that queen there. That would just be horrible if he lost that queen. No real reason to do that. Looks like he's going to keep it alive. No, he's getting flanked from the left side by the other Zealot. He's going to get around. He's getting off creep. He's still on the creep. He's on the creep. He's juking to the left, juking to the right. Oh, the Zerglings get in there, and it looks like the queen is going to survive. Yes, that Zealot got tired of chasing that queen around. A nice control there from Omp. Taking that out. Almost kills a second drone there. It only gets the one. Saves the queen. I love that. I was so worried. I was like, do not lose that queen. Do not lose that queen to 2 Zealots. That would just be horrible. We got more sentries coming out for TT1. +1 attack upgrade on the way. And a robotics bay. That's a fairly quick robotics bay. Only 2 gateways into robotics bay. A variation similar to the, you have fast expand and then you go like 1 gateway into a starport. This is just the flavor that involves robotics facility instead of... And has he even started speed yet? He has not even started speed. Ooh, is that a mistake? He's getting a roach worm, but I don't know. I think that's a mistake. He's got 300 gas. There's no reason for him to not have started speed unless he's just going for some type of roach rush. That's just going to be like a really huge roach rush here, but I don't know about this. I think he forgot speed. There's speed. Now he's getting it. Yeah, he just forgot. He had like over 300 gas there, so he needs to get these Zerglings off hold command. Losing 3 Zerglings there, actually, maybe only 2 there. TT1's going to push out, throw down a pylon, and maybe just trying to bait some production here from Omp, but he's not going to fall for it. Only 2 roaches being produced. Robotics bay on the way, so we're going to see a transition here into Colossus. Still no gas over here on the 3rd base, but he's taking his 4th gas over here at his expansion. Let's check the saturation of the drones. Pretty good saturation right there. Good saturation right there. And back at the main, this looks a little too full. Yeah, that's definitely full. Got a couple too many on there. But 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Can't complain of that. Oh, nice macro hatchery. I'm loving the macro hatchery from Zerg players. Get some larva injects down. Creep tumors pushing out. Got the 1 creep tumor here. He's got a lot of roaches out. He's getting some nice upgrades. Glio reconstitution and +1 for both of its ground units. Zergling's working on chipping away at this destructible debris over here on the right side of the map. I like that play. Gonna open this up so he has some counterattack paths whenever he wants to take out this 3rd. And we have a drop over on the left. Force fields dropping. Gonna kill some drones. And he's gonna get out of there. You know, when someone first proposed this, I was like, you know what? No one's ever gonna use that. That's just ridiculous. But people use it. So I was wrong. I like to admit when I'm wrong. And not going to be able to accomplish too much more. He's going to lose some sentries. Oh, no, he does not. Quick on the pickup there. Fast draw, Magal, War Prism picking up those sentries. Not going to let him die. More roaches coming out. +1 is close to being finished. +1 is already done for the Zerglings. And speed is finished for the Zerglings also. So he's going to have a really strong 3-base play here. He's stopped drone production. Let's check his drone count at the moment. 61 versus 73. So he's really going to go for a really strong attack here. The plan for the Zerg player at this moment is to take out the 3rd base of the Protoss player, be on 2 base versus 3 base. He's really investing a lot into this attack. And unless TT1 can kind of see this coming, he may get overwhelmed by it. He has 1 Colossus out, +1 armor is almost done. A lot of Zerglings coming out now. That's what you'll normally see is a lot of roach production until they run out of gas and then follow up the Zerglings. They can quickly catch up, and he scouts it out with the War Prism. He sees this big wave pushing. He has a lot of sentries here. He should be able to do a lot of force fields. Zerglings kind of getting there maybe too fast and losing a lot of Zerglings before the fight even starts. Force field's going to go down. Nice force fields there. Actually, maybe letting a couple too many in. He needs to back up there. A lot of sentries falling in the front. And the Colossus needs to watch out. There's so many units coming in here. And I think TT1 was in such a bad position. Roach is at the top now, kind of getting a little trapped in there. He's forced to fall back. He's going to have to force field the front of that ramp. He does have 2 cannons there, but he's going to be able to take out this expansion. More than likely, that's a lot of roaches with that +1 finished. He's going to be able to take out this Nexus pretty quickly. And what is he trying to kill? Is all his units are trapped up. I think there's a mistake there, miscontrol, but he's pulled the units back, force field right there in the middle, forcing those roaches, and they get a nice round here, taking out all of the stalkers. Probably should be focusing on the Colossus. Zerglings coming in from behind and getting some reinforcements. There's almost no stalkers left, and he's getting up here on the high ground. That's going to be nice, though. He does have vision, so he's going to take out the Colossus. Yes, he's going to take it out. This Colossus in the back was 16 kills. He's a master. And the Zealot Stalker trying to keep him alive. Photon Cannon in the back. these units are getting trapped here. You just click on this, but he's getting trapped by that. Now it looks like he's going to be able to take down that 3rd. More reinforcements are on the way. And it looks like TT1 is in such a bad position right now. He's down about half the supply of Omp. And this strategy from Omp was pretty effective. That's what he was going for. He was going for a really strong 3-base play to take out the 3rd base from TT1. And unfortunately, TT1 is going to lose his Twilight Council as well. But we got a drop in the main. Zealots doing some nice damage here. forced to pull all the drones back, and losing a queen to that one Zealot. The Zealot's going to get a couple more kills here. But still really strong supply lead here from our Zerg players. Harvesters evened out just a little bit, and now Omp is going to fall back. And look at this skating. This is a Tony Hawk roach. Look at that sucker go, baby. Yeah. I love when they bug out like that. That's a horrible pun. Anyways, the third base is taken out here for TT1, but look at this. He has this sneaky warp prism over your special tactics being used this game. Using some overlords, making a little bit more of a creep path. Not too terribly useful. Roaches and Zerglings are both pretty fast off creep anyway, but you know, if you had the roaches and you got most of the map control, why not? Another queen being produced, infestation pit being thrown down, spire being thrown down, and a twilight council once again being thrown down. He's really oversaturated here on his mineral patches, so he's really looking forward to take out that third. Again, it looks like he's going to now be able to get back in the game, set up the third, but kind of behind at this point as far as supply goes. So I'm kind of curious what Omp is going to transition into next. Excuse me. Get some nice upgrades here. I like them. A lot of upgrades coming here from Omp. And once again, I apologize for not pronouncing your name correctly. It's kind of hard to just know every single name. But once again, we got the drop in the left side. Zealot's being dropped in. He's going to get a couple more kills, and he's going to focus fire kill down that spawning pool. Looks like he's going to maybe give a couple more drones there, pulling the whole army back. He's going to be able to take this out and just kind of be pretty annoying here. This is the point in the game where I'd like to throw down just like 3 spine crawlers here and just play it safe, just so you don't have to deal with crap like this. You have such a big lead, you have a money lead, just throw down a little bit of an investment to deal with stuff like this. I come across this quite a bit in ladder against people who just play really marine medevac intensive and just do tons of drops, like 2 or 3 drops all the time late game. And you just throw down, just spin the money, throw down like 5 or 6 spine crawlers all over the place, and you'd be surprised how effective that is, and it just kind of shuts down their only choice, their only chance of dealing harassment. I like this, just one corruptor out to deal with this warp prism, but he's not paying attention. There he goes, he sees it now, he's going to chase after it. I like that play. That's another thing I do recommend. Looks like a big army from TT1 is pushing across the map here, but it looks like Omp is ready for it. At least he's ready for this warp prism. Roach is now being brought down to guard this, and he's going to lose that warp prism. It's getting extremely low. Is he going to get it? Oh, Queen, Hero Queen taking it out, and it looks like TT1 is going to try him and retaliate here. We have a Greater Spire on the way, +3 melee attack on the way, and he's got a couple sentries here, decent amount of sentries, some nice force fields. Colossus are 3 Colossus. He's got the +2 attack upgrade, +1 armor finish, and I don't know if I like this attack here from Omp too much. It's really good force fields. I think he should have just fallen back, but he's got the Corruptors dealing some damage, taking out the Colossus. Good kills on both of those, and this is looking pretty good for TT1. I really think that this attack here from Omp was a not that good of an attack. He walked straight in those force fields and just kind of kept running up against it. There was really no point to keep running into it. He could have at least flanked down this path. The rocks were down, so that attack going extremely well for TT1. He may actually be in a great position here if he can force field this ramp to take out this. There he goes, force fielding the ramp. And if he can take out this hatchery, that would be extremely nice. This Corruptor running around looking for some Colossus to kill. And losing Overlords for vision here on the top, plus all the creepies got the vision up here from this hatchery and whatnot. But it looks like Omp is maybe going to be able to retake this third base. He's going to hold it off. He does have the gold up there. This is buying a lot of time. And TT1, is he going to hold this? I'd really like to see a lot of Zerglings come out here from Xomp now once you're against a pure Stalker force. Zerglings are really nice to use against these Stalkers rather than just producing Roaches. Roaches are not really too terribly effective against a Blink Stalker, especially in such low numbers. Nice controller from TT1 using nice Blink control, but there are a lot of Roaches now showing up. And more reinforcement Stalkers on the way, but still Roaches coming out. Pretty low on the minerals here for both players. The gold is up here at the top, but he hasn't had any chance to put units out. Has that been scouted out by TT1? No, it has not. If he had the Zelnaga Tower, he would easily see that. That's the one thing about this map is one Zelnaga Tower will scout out both, and speaking of that, nope, he's not going to go up there. I thought he was. But one Zelnaga Tower can scout out both of these gold bases, so it's really effective here. And where is TT1 going? And he's going to see this. He's going to, I don't know if this was on purpose or not, but he sees it. He's going to be able to take out this gold base. Not going to lose too much here. Counterattack here from Omp. Going to take out that pylon and push to the middle of the map. No units back at the base to defend. He could lose a lot of units up here. Units being warped in. And he's coming back to base. He could lose these roaches. Broodlord's coming out. A lot of Zerglings coming out. And these roaches are going to get picked off here. Oh, no. Bad move here. Unfortunately, Omp is kind of overextending. Lost a couple roaches. And that force field wasn't too hot. But he does have those Broodlords out. But he has to remember, there's a ton of Blinkstalkers. And with that many Blinkstalkers, you can just blink underneath just 1 or 2 Broodlords and take them out. Zerglings coming up the ramp here, but nice force fields funneling those guys down just to a little bit. Corruptors now being forced to throw down the Corruption. There's not much else they can do. No air units. Roaches coming from behind. Decent flank. Blinking back. Now using this choke point here on the top of the ramp. And Omp is now streaming in some Zerglings. So +3 attack upgrade. These Broodlords with the little Broodlings dealing a lot of damage. 7 damage there. He's forced to fall back now. And it looks like TT1 not giving up, applying tons of pressure, but all this pressure is just buying him time to get this third base back up and going. He's got this gas here, but he hasn't re-saturated that gas, unfortunately. But TT1 is kind of battling himself back in this game. He's kind of distracted Omp with those War Prism drops. I mean, they may have not have been insanely effective, but they kind of just distracted Omp so he couldn't macro a little bit better. He could easily be up on 4 bases by now, maybe in a safer position. Zergling's going to come in here, do some damage. We know there's a Photon Cannon there. Not going to be able to deal that much. A lot of Zerglings now coming in. There's a whole heap of Zerglings going to be able to swarm in here. Focus Fire killed on the Photon Cannon. Are they going to get it? Probes now getting some damage, going to attack. There's going to be a lot of Zerglings, get a lot of kills here. Probes trying to get in here now. They're figuring, reinforcements here, Zealots here. They're going to be able to take out the rest of these Zerglings. Run by in here to the main, but look at this. He's now building Stargates in his main. Nice scout here from Omp. Losing 2 sentries. Bad warp in here from TT1. And now where the Zergling's going, there's not much else to go to. He's not even mining any gas here, going straight for the minerals, it looks like. So that's probably why he's not dealing with that. Scouting, TT1 scouting for extra bases, kind of sending his whole army around. Don't really know if I like that too much, but focusing on the simulator. Not sure why he's doing that. I would probably go for the robotics bay or something like that. But anyways, once a simulator is down and out, and I need to check the probe count, the worker count, 34 versus 57. So a lead here for Omp still. He's on his 3rd base, mined out. He's getting really close to being mined out. He really needs to take another base. But is he actually going to take another base? I'm looking here and I'm seeing 3 Corruptors, a lot of Void Rays coming out. These Void Rays are what TT1 is going to need to stay alive in this game. He's going to have to deal with those Broodlords. He's going to have to deal with those Corruptors. But as soon as those guys are dead, those Roaches are going to be toast from these Void Rays. He has so many Stalkers though. What is that? +2 attack upgrade, +1 armor still. +2, +1 armor, so same upgrades here, except for the Zerglings. He's got so many Zerglings, those +3 attack upgrades are very nice. So I'm kind of surprised he doesn't win a little more Zergling heavy, considering he's infested so much in that. Sure, those upgrades do work with the Broodlords, with the Broodlings, but we have a counterattack here. We're going to blink up into the main with that Observer. As soon as he gets the vision, we're going to have a base race. Looks like a Roach is going to go take out this Nexus extremely quickly. And yeah, the Nexus is going to fall at the same time. Blinkstalkers getting up into the main there, Broodlords, and we are going to have a base race, it looks like. There are a lot of Broodlords here. What is that? 7 Broodlords now dealing a lot of damage. And look at all those Broodlings just swarming around. And he's going to break on here to the main, take out these. And ooh, he's got 2 Void Rays now. Where are the Corruptors at? He did have 3 Corruptors out here somewhere. He's got 3 Corruptors, but I do not know where they're at. And these Void Rays are going to get so many free kills. Where are the Corruptors at? These guys are going to get charged up. That's the last thing he wants to have happen. These Void Rays are going to get so many kills. These things might as well be invincible. Oh my god, he's got them all cashed up, or rallied up here. And he's going to Focus Fire, maybe kill some of the Void Rays. I don't know. He's got 3 Corruptors, but he's already lost so many of his Broodlords, but now they're charged up, and these Corruptors are going to die so fast. And these Void Rays, this tech switch has just been huge. He's killed so much of the supply with just a couple Void Rays. It's insane now. I'm forced to fall back. Queen, I don't know where you're going. Where are these drones going? Back here in the main, Stalker's taking out supply spawning pool. And he's going to need some AA. He's quickly trying to make a Hydralisk in, but in the worst place possible. Oh no, those Void Rays are going to fly straight into it, and that's not going to finish. It's going to finish. He's going to have to build some Hydra. How much money does he have? He's got enough to make a pretty hefty amount of Hydra, so he's probably going to make pure Hydra. He's got enough supply, 110. But these, he's actually just nothing back in his domain here except for some larva. Hydra coming out now, 6 Hydra. And oh my gosh, those Void Rays are just having a ball, killing everything in their base. Blinkstalker's trying to fall back here. 17 kills on that one guy. And these Roaches are just looking for something to kill. And I don't think anybody's mining. He's mining off of 1 mineral patch with so many units here. And where are the Hydra at? He needs the Hydra. Here come the Hydra. He needs to watch out. This Void Ray is extremely valuable. And the Hydra going to be able to take out this Void Ray. No, he's paying attention. TT1 pays attention, pulls it back, saves it. And he's going to kill a lot of free Overlords here on the left. Nice control there. And look at these roaches. Oh, he really needs to keep these roaches alive. He needs to group up those with those Hydra. Hydra are not good versus Stalkers. At least in these low numbers versus Blink Stalkers. They can be really effective. Roaches now going into the main. What are you going to try and kill? There's not much worth killing. And TT1, does he have any probes left? What does he have? He's got no probes. TT1 is no longer capable of making units this game. He's got 40 minerals. Not enough minerals to make one probe. You must be thinking, oh, I wish I had one more unit. So TT1, this is his whole army. He's not going to have any more units than this for the rest of the game. This is his max army for the rest of the game. And here we go. Drones being pulled into the gold. Long distance mining. Xomp is now going for an attack. And in this situation, he should not attack. He has an advantage, but he's going to go for it anyway. He needs to focus fire, killed on those Void Rays, but he's not going to get him. They're going to fall back. Use the Blink Stalker. Nice control there from TT1. Is now forced to pull back, and he really just needs to buy time here. He has the advantage. He can mine. Look at this. Look at this conga line of all these drones on gold. That is just crazy, but he's going to go for another attack. He really just needs to fall back. If he had Burrow, actually, it wouldn't matter. He does have a Observer, but if he could somehow snipe that Observer and get Burrow, these units would be more or less invincible. But TT1 using nice control here. Once again, blinking the Stalkers up with the high ground. Blinking back down. He's going to be able to pick off some more Hydra, and now forced to get back in another fight. He's not that fast. Hydra off creeper, extremely slow. He should start spreading that creep tumor. He doesn't have much to control this far into the game. It's just his units. All these guys are long distance mining. He really should be spreading this creep a little bit further to allow those Hydra to move around a lot quicker. And now a couple more drones being taken out. TT1 trying to apply some pressure, trying to deal as much damage here. TT1 cannot sit around and wait. He needs to apply pressure, get some kills, and a great position there from TT1 up on the high ground. He cannot see where the units are, and those Stalkers may as well be flying. He cannot see that. Loses the majority of his whole army. Looks like the rest of his army is going to fall here. Drones now being pulled. The drones with the gold. They're chasing down the Stalkers, and the one Void Ray. What is that? 2 Void Rays still left alive, and he still has a huge supply lead. He's got drones, and 35 drones within 6... 2 roaches, 6 Hydra. Omp is trying to chase down TT1 here. Drones, he needs to kill. Oh, he does get the 1 Void Ray. Nice job with the Void Ray. Takes out the 2nd Void Ray. Huge right there. He needs to micro these Stalkers extremely well. Stalkers versus drones. He needs to focus fire, kill down the Hydra. Blinking back. Here we go. Needs to save these Stalkers. He has to save everything. He needs to get out of there. These Stalkers are racking up insane numbers of kills this game. Let me check the unit loss tab. A lot of units being lost this game. Zerg having a little more units lost. He kind of sacrificed a lot of units to take out that 3rd. But TT1 with a really nice tech switch is back in this game. And oh no, what does he have? This is looking really bad for Xomp, but let's see, 14 kills, 12 kills, 9 kills. Taking out the creep tumors. And at this point, Omp can't even. He's pulling overlords for this fight. He's going for it. He's really broke. He's got so much gas, so I bet he wish he has more minerals. Going for a blinking back. Want to wait for those shields to recharge a little bit. Maybe. Nope. Going to go back into it. Maybe try to take out this Hydralisk den. Blink Stalkers versus Hydra off creep. I don't know, man. This is tough. And oh no, he needs to watch out the Hydra getting picked off there. Loses the Stalker though. 1 for 1. And here come the drones versus the Stalkers blinking back. And this is such a hilarious game. Neither player mining. Neither player really, I mean, Omp really wants to go mine, but he really can't because these Stalkers can just sit there, pick blink away, and he doesn't have an infestor, he doesn't have anything to deal with this. And at this point, Omp is probably just going to try and all in here at this point with all these drones. He knows he really can't do anything. He's going to force TT1 to try and fight him. If not, he's just going to try and take out his buildings. There's not that many buildings left for TT1. He does have a lot of overlords. He could use those guys. Actually, can't drop creep because he doesn't have a layer tech. And he's just going to go for it. Blink up here to the high ground. Oh, losing another Stalker down to 4. Not too good there. He's going to try and take out some overlords. Not really too useful. Too bad he can't pick those guys up. That would be extremely nice. And what is this Roach doing? Just scouting for bases, but there's no bases to be found. And blinking back, picked off an over. Wait, was that a Hydralisk, I think? Can't tell. I think that was a Hydralisk by that death animation. Yeah, it looks like one. So 1 Roach over here. Long distance mining once again. What is he making here? A drone. That's the production tab. A drone. He needs to watch out. The Stalker is extremely low. I bet he's wishing he got some more upgrades this game. 20 kills on that Stalker. Executor. And now, where is he going? He's going to pull a couple more drones back from mining. 4 Stalkers going to try and pick off a couple drones. Every drone matters this far into the game. He needs to stop the mining. He's now splitting up his drones. He's going to get him. Oh, he's going to get a couple. Fortunately, Hydra just way too slow. And that Observer trying to catch up here to those Stalkers. He's the eye in the sky. Is going to allow him to blink up and down. And he's getting a couple more drone kills here. And oh, really nice control from TT1. Look at the supply. 9 versus 12. Those Hydra and Queen. He's got a Queen, though. I didn't see the Queen. The Queen can transfuse those Hydra, save them, 4 times here, that could be huge, but these Stalker are just so fast. I really think Omp trying to chase down these Stalkers is a bad idea. I liked his original decision there to try and go in the base. And where is he going? I think he needs to go in the base and start killing buildings, forcing the Stalker to fight him straight up. And oh no, did he see that? Did he see that? He can pick off this Roach. This Roach is huge. He comes over here. He's going to flank it. He's going to get the Roach over here on the left side of the map. That's going to drop a supply by so much by... He's going to... Oh man, huge Roach kill. That goes the majority of his army right there. And now Queen coming here. I mean, Overlord's getting a little ahead of themselves there. He needed that Roach. He needed that Roach so much more than you can imagine. 9 supply versus 9 supply. It's getting close. That Queen can do some nice healing there. He's got the 2 Hydra. 2 Hydra and a Queen can beat 4 Stalkers if left uncontrolled. I mean, Omp, you just need to go for a base race. You can't chase down Stalkers. They're too fast. He's got Blink. He's got Berserker. There's really no point for it. It looks like he's just going to try and mine up a couple more minerals here, but he has to keep those drones alive. And if he loses these drones, he's just losing that army. I could see the possibility of doing this. He's going to try and kill some more creep tumors. Smart move there. Slow down these units as much as possible. Back here in the mineral patch, 20 minerals remaining. He needs more than that. That's not even enough to make a Hydra. What is this? We got another drone coming out. And where's the Queen at? Where's the Queen? Slow Queen. And Overlord is just kind of following around. This is such an odd game still going on. And now TT1 applying some pressure, going to try and take out this hatchery. He's getting low on bases. This one Stalker is extremely low on life. He's on creep though. He needs to watch out. He doesn't have an observer here. He cannot blink up to that ramp. He needs to run up it. And he's maybe trying to bait him over here. Does he see the units? He sees him now. And he's going to maybe wait for the spawning or the hatchery to pop. And he's going to get that one Blink Stalker. No, probably not. Blink is finished. He can blink down there. And what he killed looked like he picked off a drone there. Whew. 9 supply versus 9 supply. So that drone, all that mining for that drone was left in vain. And this Queen might as well throw down another creep tumor. Too bad he can't make it over here, picking off that. Oh wow, he's got 1 mineral patch over here. 25 minerals left. He's just scavenging everything left in this game. And now we have a contain, a 4 Stalker contain versus. Oh no, he needs to watch out. Drone's getting too far ahead of himself. He's gonna be able to pick up these drones. Oh, blinks around on that drone, pick it up, gets the second one. And oh no, that was huge. And the GG from Omp. TT1 somehow coming back into this game. I think at the point in the game where Omp took out the third, he had a pretty big lead. He took out TT1's third. I think the key decision that went bad for him here is TT1 made a smart move going for the Void Rays, and Omp just didn't have enough Corruptors to deal with them. He didn't see it coming in time. He didn't even switch to Hydra. Didn't spread his creep as well as he should have, or I should say as well as he could have. And those two things right there kind of just went bad for Omp for this whole game. But his opening strategy really good. Took out TT1's base straight up. But TT1, and here at the end of the game with some nice Blink Stalker control. We had these Hero Stalkers here, 22 kills, 19 kills, 26 kills, and 11 kills. Hero Stalkers this game. I have to say there's some things I saw in this game that I've never seen before in over a year of StarCraft. So, oh man, hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, this match. Thanks to TT1 for uploading it. I saw it on Team Liquid. So thank you for him for uploading this really interesting game. You guys can follow me on Twitter at EonShiKeno, and also follow me, or I should say subscribe to me on YouTube, youtube.com/EonShiKeno. And that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.